All right, but we're gonna jump back into this body count thing and wrap it up. Um, yeah, wow.
So let me give you a scenario, right?
Uh huh.
We know that supposedly all of us are sinners, right? And some people
Those
sin
who,
in different
yeah,
ways.
yeah.
So let's say you were um, of a certain religious background or faith,
Mm-hmm.
and you're willing to accept someone, because you know that they're a sinner and they've committed sin before, no matter how
Mm-hmm.
many sins that may have been.
Right.
But let's say they murdered someone. Let's
Mm-hmm.
say they went to jail, they did their time, they were released, and now they are moving forward in their life.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, could you point at that person and say, you know what, you're a murderer, but I'm still gonna take you on and we're gonna make it happen? Or would you be like, that one sin, meaning you murder someone, I can't be with you?
I would honestly have to look at the circumstances of why she murdered somebody. Um, I'm not necessarily going to judge her on the fact that she murdered somebody, but it would definitely depend on who she murdered and why she murdered that person. And I say that because let's just say she murdered her child. There's no reason that I would look at that person and be like, all right, yeah, you murdered your child, but you cool. I can't. I just can't. Um, if she murdered her mother or father or sibling who didn't do anything to her, sorry, can't rock with you. You murder someone who's trying to harm you, that's a different story. Um, am I still going to look at that as a whole? Probably. But again, it depends on who she murdered and why.
But that's kind of like saying, never mind, never mind. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. But with all sins being equal, right? Um, Murder is murder. If someone takes another person's life, it's still sin. Whether you are supposedly, defending yourself or whatever the case may be, you still took someone else's life. So, again, flat out across the board, that's sin.
Yeah, for those who follow into that.
But the point that I'm making here is, if you find someone who's done something or has committed some type of uh, wrong in your eyes, and you're saying, I can't accept you because of that wrong, are you wrong for saying you can't accept that? Meaning someone who has an extensive amount of bodies. You're saying, I can't accept that. So are you wrong for saying you can't accept that?
Yeah, you're wrong for saying you can't accept that because it's like, how can I say it? If we go with this, no sin is greater than the other,
Mm-hmm.
and let's just say that we're religious and we hold strong to that, um, that means that any woman that we encounter is not worthy of us because every woman that we've encountered has committed a sin, and that sin is fornication. So, with that being said, are you wrong for saying to a woman, damn, you fornicated in high school? I can't mess with you, and that's a sin.
So that's the question.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think you're wrong.
Mm.
If you're saying that everything's equal, um, if we were in a religious background or a religious
Mm-hmm.
situation, and we're talking about sin, and because she committed sin in high school, committing fornication, and I say I can't accept that because I'm within that community. No, I don't believe I'm wrong because again, that's saying this is my personal preference and you have gone against my personal preference.
So that's saying that you couldn't consider even entertaining a woman that murdered somebody.
Hell no, I'm not gonna entertain her. Not at all. What? Murder?
Okay, let's just say let's say you meet this woman. She murdered somebody,
Mm-hmm.
but you digging her. She ain't never go to jail, but she murdered somebody,
Okay.
and you know she murdered somebody, and you say, "Well, why'd you murder somebody? They broke into my house. They was gonna kill me. I murdered them. You gonna turn that woman down
Yes.
because someone was gonna try to take her life? Someone broke into her house. Someone violated her home, and she killed them, and you're gonna turn her down.
Yes.
Why?
Hell, you because at that point she's showing me she's capable of killing a motherfucker. And you ain't finna kill my black ass. Sorry,
But you
my
ain't break into
indigenous
her
ass.
house.
You ain't finna kill me.
But you're not breaking into her house. You're
I
not
don't.
trying to harm her.
Nope. Nope. You showed me what you're
So,
capable of. I'm not messing with that. Nope.
are you saying that you're not capable of taking someone's life that breaks into your house?
I'm saying
Or you're just going to try to hold them down and wait
no,
for the
no,
police to
no. What
come?
I'm saying is, again, if someone could not accept me because I committed murder or I committed a murder, I could understand. I could understand. You're looking at it from one side, and I'm looking at it from the opposing side. Meaning, I'm looking at
You're
the
looking at it
acceptance
from,
part of it. If you
but
can
you're looking at
accept
it
it or
from,
not accept it, again, I'm fine either way.
but the way that you're putting it is there is there is no two ways about it. You do this one thing and it's done.
It's, do-
I
it's
don't
done.
care. I don't care what the reasons were. I don't care what the situation was. I don't care if your life was in danger. I don't care.
Yep, it's done.
That's how you're looking at it.
It's done. It's done.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
because again, the thing that I'm looking at is the fact that you murdered someone. That's showing me that you have the capability, regardless of the circumstances, to kill someone. And I'm not going to be your next victim.
Why would you even think like that?
Because you showed me you have that
No,
capability.
she showed you that she has the ability to defend her life and her loved ones.
And good for her.
So if this, oh wait, got to throw this humding in
Go
there.
ahead.
You and old girl laying in the
Right.
bed, y'all sleep. Somebody break into the house, and she bust them, put them flat on their ass because they was coming to kill y'all. You leaving her?
Yes.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Yes.
So if somebody broke into your house right now,
Mhm.
and you shot them dead, defending your wife and child, and your wife grabbed your child and said, "You killed somebody, we leaving." But I was defending my house. No, you killed somebody, we leaving. And I'm leaving because if I would have killed someone defending our child and you would leave me. You be okay with that?
Perfectly okay with that.
Wow.
perfectly.
Yeah.
She has a choice.
You
She has a choice.
you a rough brother,
She has
boy.
a
You a
choice,
rough
just
brother.
like I have a choice. So again,
You are a rough brother.
if a situation like that did happen, and someone broke into our home, and she said, "You murdered them. I'm leaving," even though I was defending our family, I couldn't be mad at her because it's her choice.
But she be only saying that based on how you would feel in that matter. Because y'all have a conversation. Let's just say y'all have this conversation. Baby, I don't give a damn who break in this house, whether I'm here or not. If you kill him, I'm leaving you. And she says, well, if I'm depending on you to take care of the home and the family, that means that if someone breaks in this house and you're here, that means you can't kill them. You have to allow them to kill all of us.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying
That's
is,
pretty much what you're saying because you're putting her in a position to say, well, if I can't kill anyone who breaks into this house, neither can you. You can't do anything. In fact, you have to try to fight them with your hands, even if they have a gun.
I'm not saying that.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, again, if she decides she wants to leave, that is her choice. Who am I to tell her she's wrong for having her personal choice?
You are the man in that relationship who puts your foot down and be like, I put my life on the line for you and my child. And you have the audacity to walk out on me. I risk my life for you and you walk out on me. No, no, no. That's dead ass wrong. That's dead wrong. In fact, if we go back to the religious thing, that is a sin. How dare you walk away from the man who defended your life and your honor? How dare you? How dare you? As a man of this complexion, how dare you walk out on me and I put my life on the line for you? But at the end of the day, um, you know, when it comes to sin, um, when we look at body count, and it honestly doesn't matter what your body count is. If a joker want to hold you to your body count, it don't matter if you had 2, 12, 20, 40, 80, or 100. If everyone wants to hold everyone accountable for body count, your standards don't matter, my standards don't matter, her standards don't matter, her standards don't matter, because if we put it all on a level playing field, I can't deal with you because you sinned. I don't care if you have 5 bodies. I don't care if you have 7 bodies. You have bodies that you were not married to. And if they really want to push the body count and all that other stuff, this, that, and the other, well, hell, you've been married and divorced. I can't touch you because for me to mess with you, even though you're divorced, I'm committing adultery. Body count does not matter. When you really scrape all the the BS that I think, you think, she think, they think, body count don't matter. Yes, it's a personal preference, and everybody's entitled to their preference. Your limit is 12. Mine is I don't care as long as you're not doing that in my face. And I say not doing it in my face because I honestly I don't trust that easy. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what your body. I don't care if your body count is 3. I don't trust that easy. And it goes back to the same thing that you were saying that I totally agree with. I can't stop you from doing whatever you want to do. I can't be everything that you need or everything that you want. So as long as I don't see it and I don't know about it, there's nothing I could do about it and there's nothing I can say about it. Because at the end of the day, I could be doing the same thing. She might not be everything that I want at that time. So at that juncture, what am I to do? Am I to sit there to be miserable, or do I go get mine? And then she has to make a decision. Well, I'm not okay with that. Just like I would have to be like, well, I'm not okay with that. But if you don't know, it don't matter. So at the end of the day, to me, body count don't matter.
I agree with everything you said. Well said. Um, Again, at the end of the day, people are gonna have their own personal preferences, um,
Yeah.
and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But one thing about it is you cannot stop anyone from doing whatever it is that they want to do, whether you are with them or not with them, or whether it's in their past or it's in their present.
Right.
So you can't really judge someone and say, you're a bad person because you did these many people and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
But again, no one's wrong for having personal preference. And like I said, do your thing. You only live once. Just protect yourself and let the rest of it ride.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Um, everybody has their preference, and you know, it just it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, my thing at the end of the day, my thing is as long as everybody is being, you know, realistic in their preferences, then I'm cool with that. I mean, just for me, if a woman judged me for my body count, I, I'm I'm giving her my ass to kiss. That's just flat out because what I did 5, 10, 15 years ago has nothing to do with this woman. If I'm showing her loyalty, if I'm showing her everything that she says she's looking for in a man, my body count don't matter. It doesn't affect her. Um, None unless I was out there living dangerous and I'm a walking disease or something like that, then I can completely understand my body count being an issue because she like, oh damn, you was out there doing this, that, and the other. Now you hands, I can't touch you. I totally get that. But if I'm out there being safe and my body count is whatever it is, it's whatever it is. So I look at a woman and be like, whatever your body count is, what it is. But me, I'm not having that conversation. I am literally not having that conversation because I don't want to know. That's your past. And I'm not going to sit there and detail my past. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I had this, I did that, and I'm not doing that. We may have conversations about situations. She may know about certain situations that I've been involved with, or whatever the case may be. But as far as specific body count, I'm not having that conversation because I don't even want that thought in my head. Honestly, I don't. Um, because I've been there before. I've been in situations to where we talked about body count and I turned my nose up and I can't deal with her because this and I've also like to what you were saying when you were saying everybody around me know this, that, and the other, and I can't mess with that. I've been in that situation and I've lost a good woman by allowing that to affect my thoughts. So I can't. Your body count is your business, and whatever other people think, whatever. That's just me.
You have to forgive me. I just thought of a crazy ass thought. I can't even say it on the air, but um, I agree with you. You know, if someone can't rock with me because they feel like my body count is too high, then so be it. But as far as having that conversation, I would never bring that conversation up. I'll be honest with you. And part of the reason why I wouldn't bring that conversation up is because if I know again that your body count is high, it's going to make me look at you differently.
And that's understandable.
So that's why I would never bring up the conversation. But if that person, that I'm dating asks me, I'm going to be honest with them about it. And, I'm just that type that I let the chips fall where they may. Either you can accept it or you can't accept it. Either way is fine with me. And that's just how I'll leave it.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Body count. King of Our Life podcast. It's your boy, Soul Touch of the Poet, and my brother in here.
Son Soul Lex.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace out.